Here we go!
Hey guys, what is up? This is your chief of the Blue Blurs Gamer Blake 90, and welcome back to my channel. For this video, we are paying another visit to the Sonic Mania Misfits Pack group mod by Jubbalub, and its Sage 2020 version, which released just recently. I showed out the wacky workbench zone not too long ago, and that was a new addition to this update to the mod pack. So this time around we are going to the Labyrinth Zone, mainly because their take on the Labyrinth Zone is something I couldn't get nearly enough of when I last showcased this, and apparently they made some subtle updates to it. One of those updates including the soundtrack. Originally, you would hear that fanciful remix by T-Lord that existed for as long as, I want to say, 2012, and some of you may not have known that fact, but well, now you do. However, we have a new soundtrack taking its split, and if you ask me, it is a worthy successor. It makes Labyrinth Zone very exciting to play through for a change. And that's not common feedback for this stage, because as a Sonic 1, it left a lot of sour taste in people's mouths, my own included, up until I played modified versions of it, and then I couldn't get nearly enough this stage. For some of you that are latecomers to my channel, I should tell you that this was actually, well, not this mod specifically, but Jubbalub's separate standalone stage mod for the Labyrinth Zone and Sonic Mania was the very first mod I covered on this channel, period. You can go as far back as some of my uploads from the tail end 2018, and you'll find my showcase of this stage's Encore mode palette. That, however, was not included with the Misfits Pack group mod, and by the time that mod was released, they did some further tweaks for the Labyrinth Zone, which I was grateful for, because all the merrier, right? So yeah, Labyrinth Zone Act 1. As you would expect the Sonic Mania formula for the stages, it has been condensed to only 2 acts instead of the 3 acts it used to have in Sonic 1, and each one definitely carries a fitting number of callbacks to the original Labyrinth, but it has been made all the more fun to play, and a lot more bearable, because guess what? You now have the Bubble Shield. Alright, next time this theme circles back around to the chorus, I'm gonna be quiet for a bit and let y'all hear the soundtrack, because you don't deserve to be denied your privilege of hearing this beautiful remix. Major props to the person who produced this soundtrack for us. It is so well done. It manages to make you feel like you are still in a water-ridden labyrinth, but there's lots of fun to be had here instead of a sense of dread that used to be associated with this stage. And not to mention, there are some new challenges to undertake, including that rising platform, which I assume, well crap, my bubble got popped. I assume that rising platform is meant to take the place of the blocks that would sink to the ground once you stood on top of them. Also, can we go through that gate? The answer is no. The switch on the other side of it, we can't get to it, so oh well. Guess we're gonna have to go back around. But yeah, one reason that the Labyrinth Zone was known to be so notorious is that in addition to being the first ever water stage in Sonic history, it was executed during a stage that was so packed with traps that was so hard to avoid because of the extremely narrow corridors that Labyrinth was known for. So you could imagine that not too many players were fond of this stage. It was initially going to be the second stage in Sonic 1, and then Sonic Team swapped out of the Marble Zone in the very last second. And a good thing they did too, because if this was the second stage, I'm almost worried at how many players would have been turned off by its very existence. What could have been, right? Also, with the Hydra City at 1 boss in Sonic Mania, nothing new to see here. You just drop barrels onto the bombs to negate them, and then pull Eggman up to your own crash by means of that propeller jet at the bottom that will conjure up whirlpools. Oh, look at this! An edited background at the tail end of Labyrinth Act 1. It used to look somewhat different, but now it looks a lot more... What's the word I'm looking for? It looks a lot more... I cannot think of the appropriate label for it. It definitely looks different, I'll just say that much, but yo! This is a heck of an upgrade to the Act 1 theme, guys. This is awesome. Sorry about that. I'm gonna be quiet. Oh crap! I forgot! We're underwater! I can't drown before Echidna. I can't do him like that. I don't play him all that often, but he deserves better. I was gonna let y'all have a taste of the Act 2 theme, but then I realized, wait a minute. I don't have my bubble shield on me right now, and I don't typically lose it when playing a stage like this. Why is it that whenever I'm playing these stages live, you end up getting a nerfed version of my gameplay? This isn't fair to both me and to you. But now let me be quiet and let y'all enjoy the Act 2 remix. Look at Knuckles, he's wearing the box right now. Even he is jamming to this music. That tells me this guy's got good taste. Now I'm suddenly liking him. But if you wonder why I decided to take Knuckles through here, there are some passageways unique to him that Sonic was originally unable to get to, at least without using the debug mode. You saw it earlier with the breakable wall in the first act. Also, I had to question the existence of that fire shield in a water-based stage. I don't think I remember seeing any fire hazards here in both the Stage 2020 update and the update that came before it. You know what? Never mind, don't listen to me. There are fireballs after all. I forgot those existed. Well, I guess that's one use for the fire shield. But it's gonna be like, as water is the main threat in Labyrinth, what could a fire shield do me here? I guess when you're climbing up these passageways, it is very, very useful. Yo! Oh my god, the nighttime background, that's what up. This is one of the best renditions of a Labyrinth Zone yet. It doesn't originally have an exterior like this, but it looks so beautifully made, dude. Look at that. And when you add in these crystals that you see along the ground and these strands of grass, Labyrinth looks freaking beautiful. And it's not something I thought I would ever say about this stage, but there you go. Jubbalub, your team is outstanding. I thought they were outstanding when I last showcased the Labyrinth Zone in the previous version before Stage 2020 happened, and this one just makes it look all the better. Like, originally, you had to go much further in the second act to even be rewarded with this view of the outside world, but now it happens much earlier, and it's also more likely to happen for as long as you stick to the upper pathway. I don't remember seeing this pathway now, but I think about it. This must be one of the benefits of taking Knuckles through here. So y'all are welcome. Dude, if Labyrinth Zone was ever brought back in the original Sonic Mania, if only. With its music too, it would have been perfect. I would actually have tolerated Labyrinth existed for a change, but I understand why they went Hydro City. I think it's the most popularly acclaimed water stage by Sonic fans, period. Either that or Tidal Tempest, so I can understand why they went Hydro City. And it was very well done too, don't get me wrong. By far the most faithful remix ever done for it at all. Let's see. Well, I lost my bubble shield again, like an idiot, but at least there are these bubbles you can pick up to continually replenish your oxygen supply, so you won't be completely disarmed if you end up losing your shield. Let's see, what do we have up here? Hopefully, we won't get inadvertently crushed. Oh yeah, and the best change to Labyrinth ever is that it wasn't originally known to be a stage where you would be able to go crazy with your speed, but guess what? Welcome to an updated Labyrinth where you are absolutely free to go crazy. It doesn't look that obvious at first, but those that couple of pathways we passed through a bit ago definitely promoted that type of enjoyment. And then there is that tunnel that we squeezed through to take this water ride, basically. Yo, we are in a water park. Hey Sega, I'm gonna pitch you an idea right now. A water park based on the Labyrinth Zone. Or any water state for that matter. But if you based on the Labyrinth Zone and it looked anything like this, can you imagine how fast it would sell out? This needs to happen. This seriously needs to happen. And if you all agree, let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so this will be one of those guys who won't turn red and throw his weaponry at you, which is weird. But oh well. That guitar and the vocals in the Act 2 theme, bro. I need to listen to the music separately from the gameplay when I get a chance. I cannot get nearly enough of this. Oh crap. Okay, that earthquake had me mildly worried, but it ended rather fast. I guess that was just to indicate the door in front of us opening up. So all's good. And we can use those guards as a stepping stones to get up here. And now it's time to... Well, I was going to say it is time to go fast, but nope, it's time to do some more platforming. And for once, I don't mind it. Oh, crap. I almost forgot. But this build of Labyrinth, as well as a standalone mod that used to exist for Labyrinth, also introduces a beta background that was initially going to be in Sonic 1, but at the very last second, it got cut from the original package, and I don't know why. It would have been perfect to see. Although we probably would have been too busy raging at the very unsteady layout that Labyrinth was known for to really appreciate the surroundings, but I think it would have made the stage look all that much better. I genuinely believe so. Okay, so this is kind of weird. When you go through the water like this, you start out by going upside down, and then you gradually right yourself as you near the very end of your enjoyable little water ride. That was kind of funny, but I can totally appreciate that. And unfortunately, the festivities have to be cut short because we had made to the end of the Labyrinth Zone in the Misfits Pack mod. I wanted the stage to go on for so much longer, but then again, look at the time, 6.5 minutes? It really got away from me. That's crazy. Wait, huh? Okay, I don't think that was meant to be in the... Huh? Blue spheres? You know what? I'll go ahead and play through the entirety of it while I end this video off. I hope you all enjoyed my playthrough of the Labyrinth Zone and Sonic Mania Misfits Pack mod, and if you have yet to try out the latest update to this mod for yourself, it will be linked in the description below. And frankly, you'd be doing yourself a disservice if you haven't played it. I heavily encourage you to. With a wacky workbench and Labyrinth, along with the redone versions of Hilltop and Aquatic Ruin, and by the way, Aquatic Ruin is going to be next in line to be showcased, this mod is one of the best I've ever seen out there, and I can't wait to see what other levels that jubbalub and their team decide to work their magic on. They've been beyond fantastic. And once again, I'm falling in love with Labyrinth. I cannot get enough of it. I seriously can't. It's quickly becoming my favorite water stage now instead of Tidal Tempest. And that reminds me, there are mods floating around with Tidal Tempest as well. Those were made by Rob Morris in 1986, and I do have a couple showcases of that stage mod if y'all like to check them out, and you'd like to play for yourself. The download link will also be in the description for those videos. I heavily recommend it, as they are fun. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all for... Whoop. Huh? What the... That's the Sonic CD bumper sound effect. Okay. That's a new one on me. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I almost ran smack into a red sphere. If you enjoyed what you saw, let me know what you thought with your likes and comments down below. And to keep up with my content, as well as more opportunity for me to see me rock the Blue Sphere stages like a god. I know Blue Sphere isn't high up on people's list of interest, but yeah. Hit that sub button and ring that bell. Oh, but before you do go, let's take a look at the title screen for this mod. I never did show it off when I showcased the Wacky Workbench Zone, did I? But they've redone the title screen in comparison to how it used to look. Just like with the Labyrinth Zone, it has a very jazzy remix, which is freaking awesome, and it's so colorful. Like, look at the presentation of it. It gets you really excited for what is to come, and the package in the mod itself is absolutely justified. So once again, I can't recommend it nearly enough, and I haven't even finished showcasing the entirety of it, which is the amazing part. Anyway guys, I'll see you all next time. I hope you enjoyed the Labyrinth Zone Showcase and Sonic Mania Misfits Pack, and when we come back here, we'll be going through Aquatic Ruin Zone next, and then of course we'll have the Hilltop Zone afterward. There weren't all that many changes to the layout for Labyrinth in comparison to its pre-Today 2020 build, but there was certainly enough to make it feel like a refreshing new stage, at least my opinion. So, hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Peace! Blue Blurs for life, and take care.